Today's students are more adept than ever before at using technology as a tool to communicate with their friends and families. Technology has made it easy for students to use their computers and other mobile devices for learning. They only know a world in which mobile phones and the internet are the norm. Schools are adapting to the technological surge in society, and many are allowing students to use their personal digital devices as learning tools. In learner-centric environments, you should observe students having access to and using technology to communicate with each other and the teacher. You may observe students sharing their ideas, work, and opinions through a classroom blog. They may use text, instant messaging, email, or other online collaborative media to provide feedback to each other, or to engage in threaded discussions asynchronously. Students should be seen collaborating with their peers to complete projects as they help each other with their learning. In the video, watch two high school students collaborate and communicate to brainstorm the correct answer to a question on a digital math assignment.
In the simplest form. Now, do you see a group of 2 anywhere? 1, 2. So what you're going to do is, I like to think of it, cross one out, get it in simplest form, circle your groups of 2, cancel one out, bring the other outside. Okay? So in this case, we would type in 3 square root 2. Okay? Alright, let's look at this one. You're going to be the square root of 50 because 5 times 10 is 50, right? Alright, how would you break that down?
5 and 10.
5 and 10. Alright, what's 10 break down to?
2 and 5.
2 and 5. Do you see a group of 2?
5 and 5.
Alright, you cross one out. So 5 comes outside. What's inside?
2.
2. Okay?
What is this? So I don't see you up there.
Six, two, three. Let's do. Yeah.
Alright, did you get out your paper and you're going to watch that YouTube video and take notes.
You want the 5. 5 and 15. What's the percentage? 75. 75. You didn't do good. No, it's not. So Salome got it. Let me answer this question real quick. Just press it.
This video focused on two high school students collaborating on the math assignment. Initially, one of the students engaged in a brainstorming session with the teacher. This interaction resulted in the student gaining a clearer understanding of how to complete the math assignment. Later, the same student eagerly shared her knowledge with a peer, and the two discussed how the answer was derived. The girls collaborated to gain a clear understanding of how to complete the math assignment and how to arrive at the correct answers. The collaboration involved the use of the digital devices, the scientific calculator, and the laptop. The main point to note here is that the two high school girls were actively collaborating to ensure they understood the math problem and ultimately arrived at the correct solution. This classroom had several pairs of high school students working collaboratively and communicating using their laptops and calculators to complete the math assignment. While the video focused on just 2 of the learners, it was clear that the other students in the class were comfortable with the digital technology provided. Laptops and calculators were used to communicate the answers while the teacher monitored student work. The 2 girls were confident with sharing ideas and with explaining how they arrived at the right solutions. The collaboration between the two helped one of the students to gain clarity with her answer. The ease with which the students shared with one another was an indicator that collaboration was the norm when learners used digital tools in the classroom. Although the highlighted students worked collaboratively in this instance, few students worked in collaborative pairs throughout the learning environment, For this reason, G3 rates somewhat evident.